Hello all, welcome to Raj Informatica. Please subscribe my channel. If you like my videos, please like, comment and subscribe. SQL Transformation Power Center. Okay. Now the topic is SQL Transformation in Power Center. How to use SQL Transformation? What are the types of SQL Transformation in Power Center? What is the use of SQL Transformation? And where we will use it, we'll see now. Okay. I have a mapping document. For this, I have a mapping document. Let's open that. Okay. Let's open the mapping document. In the mapping document, I am having two sources, one target. Correct? Am I having two sources, one target? Customers and orders and target table name I have. So now I am just joining them and sending to target. I am just joining two sources. Customer ID to order ID should go to from customers table to target, and status to sales ID should go to orders from orders to target. I am just joining them by using a common column called customer.customer ID is equal to orders.customer ID. Okay. Now this mapping can be done in source qualified transformation. How many ways you can do this mapping in Power Center? Tell me how many ways. Number one, how many ways you can do this mapping in Power Center? Number one, source qualifier. Number one, source qualifier. In source qualifier, if they are homogeneous, then we can do it. Number two, joiner. Number three, lookup. Correct? But today we are seeing different method called SQL transformation. SQL transformation. Yes, please. Normally, SQL transformation, see, how many ways? There is one more question. How many ways can you write a SQL query? Write a SQL query in Power Center. How many ways you can write a SQL query in Power Center? Where and all you can write a SQL query? Number one, tell me. In which transformation you can use a SQL query? Source qualifier. Next, lookup. Next, that's it, no? Only two transformations. Joiner, can you write a SQL query? Can you write a SQL query in joiner? No, you cannot. Can you write a SQL query in union? No. Why you are telling join and union? No. Also, there is one more way to write a SQL query. If you go to if your source is a table, if you go to source qualifier, we have pre-SQL, post-SQL, correct? Can write SQL here also? Pre-SQL and post-SQL in source. Pre-SQL and post-SQL. Pre-SQL and post-SQL in source qualifier. Also, under target also we have, correct? Double click on target, properties, pre-SQL, post-SQL. Pre-SQL and post-SQL. And post-SQL in where? In target. These many ways you can write a SQL query. So you can write in starting, you can write in ending. But in between you want to write a SQL query. Suppose I have many transformations like this. I have many transformations. Suppose let's take any mapping. Suppose I have many transformations like this. It is having n number of transformations, correct? After router, I want to write a SQL query. After router, I want to write a SQL query. Can you write it? After router, can you take a source? After router, can you take a source? No. And lookup, again, lookup is having a cache. Lookup, if you use lookup will be having cache. So in that case, we can use a SQL transformation. If you wanted to write what is SQL transformation, if you need to process SQL queries in middle of the mapping, midstream of the pipeline, then we will use SQL transformation. Understood? Everyone understanding? If you want to write and process the SQL in midstream of mapping, then we will go for SQL transformation. Are you clear? Everyone, did you understand? You can write any valid database SQL query in SQL transformation. See, normally, when we will use SQL, suppose you are doing some 10 transformations. Your mapping is running too slow. Some transformations you need to avoid it. In that case, use SQL query. Whatever you do in transformations, you write in SQL query and execute it, will run faster. Understood? Everyone understanding, guys? Everyone understanding? Are you clear? Clear about it? So now, how to use the SQL transformation, we'll see. Can we see? Normally, yeah, audit purpose. There are many purposes. There are many purposes of SQL transformation. Mainly in between the mapping, at any point of view, if you run a SQL query, then we'll use SQL transformation. How to use it, we'll see. So my source is what? My source, I have two sources, customers and orders, and target. Customer orders dim 10. Okay. So I have the target table. So take the target table and execute in target schema. Take the target table and execute in target schema. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Again, SQL transformation also will be used very rarely. Okay. So execute it. And let me drop and recreate. Drop and recreate. Okay, now if you see here, there are no records. Now let's create a mapping. I'm creating a mapping. M underscore. What is target table name? Cust orders dim. SQL transformation. SQL. Okay. SQL transformation. So now what I will do, I'll take a source. My source, first source you take it, don't take both. Take any one source first. Take any source. Okay. Yes, please. So customers. So I have already customers. Drag it. I have already customers in OTSR therefore drag it. On target, I import already. Target is cust orders dim 10. Now this is the one. Okay. Now what you should do? Now what you have to do? You should take a SQL transformation. Okay, take SQL. This is SQL. Are you seeing SQL? This is SQL transformation. In SQL transformation, we have two modes. Query mode, script mode. Query mode, script mode. We'll see both. First, I am telling about query mode. Then we'll go to script mode. First, we'll see about query mode. Then we'll go to script mode. Now, what is the purpose of my mapping now? I want to join customers and orders table, correct? I want to join customers and orders table. Yes or no? That is my requirement. I took customers table and I took SQL transformation. In the SQL transformation, query mode, database type, Oracle, because my orders table is in Oracle, correct? Is my orders table is in Oracle? Yes, guys. Is my orders table is in Oracle? If your orders table is second table, my source table I imported. If the second table, if it is in any database, you can use any database, whatever the database. Now Oracle, click on OK. Query mode, click on OK. Now if you see, an SQL transformation is created. Now what you have to do? You send all the columns to SQL transformation. When I send all the transformation to SQL transformation, all the columns, it has created input group, output group, correct? Is it created input group and output group? Yes or no? Is it created input group and output group? Yes. There is one error, SQL error. So for error handling purpose, you can use it. Now double click on SQL transformation. Come to SQL ports. The first thing you need to do. Here we have data type, native type, correct? Double click on SQL transformation. Come to SQL ports. Come to SQL ports, not normal ports. Not normal ports. Normal ports you cannot do anything. Come to SQL ports and give the native type. First thing is you give the native type. Okay? Yes, please. So what is the native type? Double E is from Informatica, but SQL equivalent double is number. Double number. Same string, varchar or n varchar 2. Okay? So that is decimal number p, s. Understood? I given like this. Okay? Yes, please. Understanding? Everyone, what I did? Did you understand, please? Now what I want? See now, I can connect customer ID to here. Directly I can connect. Now what are the extra columns I want? What are the extra columns I want? Customer ID, so that is order ID, status, salesman ID, order date, correct? I want them from order table, yes or no? Guys, understand what I am doing? It's very simple. I'll make you simple. Are you able to understand what I am saying? Everyone, please respond. Everyone, please respond. Are you able to understand what I am telling? Yes, please. Yeah. Okay. So now what I do is double click on SQL, come to SQL ports, create the ports, whatever the ports, output ports you want. Whatever the output ports you want, you can create them. You can create them. Double click on it. Go to SQL ports, create one by one. Here, create. What is the first one? Cust order ready. Cust order ready. Yes, please. I am creating it. Cust order ready. That is number. So number. Yes, please. Number. Okay, next. Next one is status, varchar. Status, varchar. Yes, please. So if you want to change the rate, change it to 55. Yes, please. Next, you try to send back. Normally will not send back. You can try to send back. Okay. So salesman ID. Don't send it, only 4 columns, no? Just do it. Salesman ID, number. Next, order date. Order date, date. Now done. Now done. Okay, you can connect it to here. You can connect these to here. But how Informatica knows that these columns are from orders table? Have you mentioned anywhere orders table in the mapping till now? Have you mentioned orders table anywhere in the mapping now? No. Now you need to write a query. You need to write a SQL query now here under SQL ports. You need to write a SQL query. How to write SQL query? Here I have given. Just what are the target ports? Order ID. So order ID should connect to order ID, correct? As per the mapping document, order ID from source should connect to cust order ID. So take this, whatever the columns you want, order ID, status, salesman ID is order date, from orders table, where customer ID equal to question mark customer ID question mark. What is this? This is called a byte variable in PLSQL. So what we are doing? I am writing like this. Select what are the ports as per the mapping document. We need to send order ID. We need to send order ID. We need to send what? We need to send status salesman ID order date. Status salesman ID order date. Comma, 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 comma. From orders table, next source, where customer ID from order equal to orders table equal to customer ID from orders table equal to question mark customer ID from source table, from customers table. Understood? What it will do now when you execute this, When you execute this, what Informatica will do, all the columns has come from source to SQL transformation. We created extra columns. It will check. It will check. What it will check? It will check in the SQL query. Okay. Select the orders, order ID, status, sales order date. Wherever the customer ID coming from source, if it is equal, then give this result. Internally, it is joining. Understanding, everyone? Are you clear, please? Did you understand what I am doing? It's very simple, no? Is there any difficulty here? We are doing joining in a different way. That's it. We are doing joining in a different way. What I done? I am doing again. Please observe. I took a SQL transformation. Please understand. I took a SQL transformation. Here, this is the one. Okay. Query mode. Click on OK. Query mode. Now I send everything to here. Suppose if you send back like this, these things, you are asking me to send back, right? You will get these things also. You will get these also. Okay, you got that. I don't want there. I want output ports. It make as input ports. You can remove them or you can make it output ports like this. So you cannot remove, see, you cannot remove input ports. So that is why don't drag it back. That's why don't drag it back. I'll tell you, please wait. Take an SQL transformation. Don't drag it back in SQL. SQL, query mode, send everything to here. Send everything to here. Now what I want, in the SQL ports, give the native data types. That is number. This is varchar2. This is varchar2. This is also. This is number p, s. I done. After that, create output ports here. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are those? Whatever there is the target. You just take it customer ID. Customer ID number. Next, status. Also number, correct? Next, salesman ID. Status is string. Status is varchar2. Salesman ID. Salesman ID is what? Salesman ID out. Okay. Salesman ID is number, correct? Number. And this one, order date. Type it. Order date. Now, what I want to tell to Informatica is select order ID, status, salesman ID, order date from orders table where customer ID from orders table is equal to customer ID from customers table. For that, you need to write this query. This bind variable, what it will do? This bind variable, what it will do? Here you cannot write directly customer ID. See, suppose if you write it here, customer ID equal to, if you double click parameter binding, it will give question marks. Is it giving question marks? If you double click anything here, it is giving question mark by default. See? See, please. Understanding? So that is the syntax. The question mark customer ID question mark means take it from the input source table. Click on OK. Apply. OK. Save it. Now send it to target. Understood? This is my SQL transformation. How to validate the query? You should take this query. You should take this query and execute till here. Execute till here. You cannot validate here. In IICS they given the validation option, but in PowerCenter they did not given. Just take this and execute in source schema. Take this till, don't give where condition, till from condition execute it. If it is working here, it will also work. Okay? Got it? Understood, please? Did you understand SQL transformation? Are you clear? Now create a session workflow. Generate. Workflow is reusable. WF_S. Next. Finish. Now custardus dim 10 SQL. Custardus dim 10 SQL. Yes, please. Custardus. Custardus dim10 SQL, just SQL. That's it. This is all. Yeah. Now open this, give the source and target connections. My customers is in source table. Target is from target connection, target schema. And now this you can give truncate load also, truncate load. Now come to SQL. Your orders table is in source schema, correct? We have used SQL query, SQL transformation to get the columns from orders table. So here click on type relational value OTSRC div1. None will be there. You should click on relational. One will be there. Save. Now start the workflow. Start. Monitor. See please. 319 records are there. 377 records ordered. Check the target. It is acting as an active transformation. Okay. You can make SQL transformation passive also. So take this. Select star from cust orders dim10. Okay. Now see here. If you see the orders table, I have only 107 orders, correct? I have only 107 orders in orders table. Only 107, 105. That's why it is giving those. And remaining are nulls. It is working as a left outer join, correct? Is it working as a left outer join? Like lookup? Like lookup, it is working as a left outer join. This is how you need to use SQL query. With which option? You need to use SQL query with query mode. Did you understand? So you can write any query here. Based on the columns, you can write any complex query here. This requires Oracle. If you know Oracle, this will be easy for you. If you know Oracle queries, it will be easy. Clear, guys? Understood? Are you clear? Did you understand? Everyone? Done? Okay. Now, in PowerCenter, in where function, we have not given orders.customer ID, but how to select? It will automatically select. Orders here, where customer ID equal to customer ID we given. Okay. Where customer ID equal to, from orders it is given, no? From orders. From orders is enough. So you should not give orders dot. Okay. The bind variable will work like this one. You should not give orders dot. Okay. Yeah, you can join three tables also. You can join three tables also. Yes, please. You can try it out. Fine, guys. Any SQL query you can write. Any SQL query. Okay. Now tell me one thing. So did you understand SQL transformation by using query mode? Did you understand query mode with active transformation? Everyone, are you clear? Now the next thing is this option. Which option? Script mode. Tell me one thing. In PowerCenter, there is a question. What is the question is? In PowerCenter, can you create a target table at runtime? Can you create a target table at runtime in Informatica PowerCenter? In IICS, we have an option, correct? In IICS, when you do the mapping in IICS, okay, here target, if you don't select also, you can directly create a target. You can directly create a target. OTG div1 and select. Here you have an option called create new at runtime. But that option is not available in PowerCenter. Yes, we can use pre-SQL, post-SQL, but without using pre-SQL, post-SQL. Without using pre-SQL, post-SQL, can you do it? Can we do? Can we create a target table? That means I will run a workflow. I will run a mapping session workflow. When I run a mapping, a table should create with data automatically. in the target scheme. In target scheme. This is my requirement. Understood? When I run a mapping, a target table should create with the data automatically in target schema. Understood the requirement? Suppose there is a target table. Let's take a target table. Okay? Which is the target table? This is the target table. Okay, I'll make it as TGT insurance. One second, please. My target table name is this. Okay, save it. I close all this. This is my target table. Okay. Yes, please. This is my target table. If you see this target table in your target schema, do we have it? Check. Do we have this? We don't have, correct? Do we have this? We don't have it. Okay, now when I will create a mapping, when you run a mapping, this target table should create. Okay, with the data. So what I do, I will create two scripts. I will create two Oracle scripts. Okay, so what is the target table name? My target table name is this. I'll use the same name. TGT INS10 DDL. TGT INS10 DML. DML means insert statements. TGT INS10 DDL. Okay. I created two target. I created what? Two target schemas. Just two files. One file is having, I just use the target table, Oracle target table, Oracle create table statement, claim number, insurance, some names, some columns, and I given the insert statements. Now what I will do, I will put this in source schema or target schema, anywhere you can put it. You can put in your source schema, target schema. I am putting this in my source schema. Okay, I put this in my target source schema, and also I will create one more file. I have one more file called insert scripts. Okay, TGT insert scripts, whatever, just insert scripts. Okay, scripts. In this, what I will do, I will give the full path of this. What is the full path? Where my file is present? Under here, right? What is the file name? First file name is TGT INS10 DDL.txt. Correct? .txt. Next file name is, you can give any name. Suppose you are confusing TGT. Just give yes or just give. Suppose you are confusing TGT. Let it be INS10 DDL, INS10 DDL, and INS10 DML. If you are confusing with TDL, okay, INS10 DML. Okay, guys, we have two, INS10 DDL, INS10 DML. I'm putting that in same here. Okay, yeah, INS10 DDL, INS10 DL. Now this full path I am giving it here. INS10 DDL.txt and INS10 DML.txt. You put this file also in your source schema. Take this file and put this also in your source schema. Now I have total 3 files, correct? One file DDL, whatever you wanted to create a table. One file DML, whatever the insert statements, and the paths of these two statements in one file. Understood? Are you clear? Did you understand, guys? Any doubts? Are you clear? Everyone, are you clear, please? Able to understand? Okay, done. Now what I will do? Please observe. Okay. Let's go to source. Okay. First import the source. Sources, import from file. Sources, import from file. Under this, take this INS all files. Under here, click on all files. Under INS scripts, you take it. INS scripts, any file you can take it, but I am taking INS scripts. Click on OK. So these are the scripts. Don't click on import field names. Just it's a dummy file I am taking. I am taking a dummy file, dummy target. Don't change anything. Let it be. Delimit also let it be. Next, finish. That's it. We got only field 1, correct? Did we get field 1? Yes, please. Now in the target also, in the target, what I need to do? Same, you can copy the source to target. So you can copy paste. You can copy paste the same thing or create a target. Create a target with this, like this. What is the target file name? Any name you can give it. Any name you can give in the target file. So like this. Okay. So I'll show you. Go to targets, create. Okay, any name. TGT file, something. Some name I am giving. Flat file. Under this flat file, you create 2 columns. You create 2 columns called error result. Error result. I'll show you what is this. Error string 500 you take it. Maximum you give it result. Result string 500 you take. Understood? Are you clear, please? I create a TGT file. You can give any name. I create a TGT file. Okay. Where is it? Where it went, guys? I created just a mapping now. So this is the one. 1 second. Save it. Not this. What is the mapping name I given? Did I given the mapping name? No, I did not given still. I just imported the source and I just created a target. Now create a mapping. Now create a mapping. M underscore SQL transformation. In which mode? What is the mode this? What is this mode? In which mode? Script mode. Script mode. Just you write script. SQL transformation script. Okay. Now drag the source which you created. What is source name? INS scripts. Any name you can give the source. There is no problem. Okay. Flat files, INS scripts. What is the target file name? Error result. Okay. Sorry. Or TGT file. TGT file. TGT file. Okay. So this is having only 1 feed and this is having 2 feeds. Now what I do? Take the SQL query. Sorry, take SQL transformation. Under SQL transformation, use script mode and click on OK. When you click on script mode, what is doing? It is having script name, script result, script error. Script name is field 1 to script name, error to error, result to result. Yes, please. Error to error, result to result. Save. That's it. Nothing. No need to change anything. Just take the SQL transformation. When you take the SQL transformation in script mode, DB type, where you need to execute this query in target schema. Target schema is in which database? Oracle. Suppose you wanted to execute the target table in DB2, you can click on DB2. But I wanted in Oracle. Click on OK. Script mode. In the script mode, you will be having field 1 to script name and script result to error. Error to error, result to result. Understood? Are you clear, please? Understanding? No need to write anything. That's it. Now create a session workflow. Create a session workflow. Yes, please. Create a session workflow. Now in the workflow manager, okay, let's see what is the name. M underscore SQL TR script. Okay. WF underscore M underscore. This is the one, correct? Now give the source and target connections. Source connection. Now see please. Is this the one? No, correct? No, not this one. Where is the one? This one. Yeah. Open this. Open this. Now see the source. Source it is using INS scripts, correct? Because I took INS scripts, it is taking INS scripts file. This is a script file it is taking. Source. Now what else it is doing? Same, nothing, don't change anything. Target, let it be the same target. TGT file out. Don't change it. SQL give the connection. Where you need to execute this table? In target schema. In target schema, you need to execute ODTGT 1. Apply, okay. Save. Now run it. Start. Go to monitor. Succeeded. Now go ahead and check the table. TGT INS10. Execute. Is the data has come. Table created with data. Is the table created with data dynamically? When you run a mapping, without importing the source table or target table, I did it. Yes or no? Correct, please. Did you understand? In this INS script, in this DDL DML, you can write n number of tables if you want. Not only one table. You can write n number of tables and just file names you given it INS scripts. Are you clear? This is about query mode. This is about script mode. This is about what? This is about script mode in SQL transformation. Are you clear? This is all about today's topic. I hope you got good information from my videos. For more information, please subscribe my channel, like and comment on my videos. Thank you. Thank you all.